Hi, I'm Marian. Welcome to Thrive Gluten-free, where I'm all about showing you how simple it is to make delicious gluten-free meals. Today I'm going to make for you my massaged kale salad. Kale is probably the star of all the dark leafy greens. It even has its own national day dedicated to it. And the reason that kale is so awesome is that it is so high in vitamins and minerals. It's high in vitamin K, A, folate, E, B vitamins, and then minerals calcium, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, and many more. Part of the problem with kale being so high in nutrients is that it's bitter. On top of it being bitter, it's also a very hardy green that grows well in winter, but because of that, it makes it kind of tough. There's a couple ways around that. It's either by cooking it, steaming, making kale chips, adding to soups, or you can blend it into smoothies or massage it. Massaging it makes this tough, bitter green become tender and semi-sweet. We are going to use what is called dinosaur kale. It is different than what you probably are used to seeing. The other type is big and curly, and that's the type I like to make kale chips from. For the salads though, I like to use kale, the dinosaur kale, and you just remove it from the stems. Okay, so I've de-stemmed all of the kale. I didn't make you watch it because it was kind of tedious, but it's all done, so now we're just going to chop it and throw it in the bowl. You just want to run the knife through it. Now, if you're trying to introduce more dark leafy greens into your diet, while this salad is delicious, I don't recommend starting with kale. I recommend starting with spinach and romaine and eating them every day, and then introducing kale once you're used to a more earthy flavor in your food. And then next, we are going to add the lemon juice. Just cut them in half, squeeze. Don't worry about the seeds. If you want to buy a citrus juicer, you can, but it's not necessary. And the lemon, the tartness of the lemon is going to counteract the bitterness of the kale and just kind of bring out the flavor a little bit more. They really complement each other. And then we are going to add a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And it might sound like a lot, but there's a lot of fat-soluble vitamins in the kale, and without fat, you're not going to be able to absorb them. And before I massage it and get my hands dirty, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the onion and the orange. So we'll just fine chop this really quick. We're only going to do about a 1/4 cup of red onion. They are pretty potent. So I've peeled my 3 oranges, and now we're just going to chop them up. Again, I'm doing this now because my hands are going to be dirty later, so it just makes it prettier. I love pairing orange with kale. I feel like the flavors really balance each other out and complement each other. And so if you're going to try kale salad, I definitely recommend this one. And this is where you get your hands dirty. If you're making this for a group of people, you want to make sure your hands are clean or put gloves on. Then we're just going to go in and squeeze. And as you're squeezing, the color becomes so much brighter and richer, and you can feel it to start to give and soften up. And tender now, so now we're just going to go ahead and make the salad. Very simple. We're going to toss in the onions, and then we're going to add a 1/3 cup pine nuts. If you don't want to spend the money on pine nuts, you can use walnuts, or even sunflower seeds. They'd all pair really well with this. And then cranberries, and then you just toss it. And the salad is done. It would pair really well with like a rosemary chicken or a pasta dish. How gorgeous is this? I forgot the salt. And we'll just mix it in with some salad tongs when we're ready to serve. Thank you so much for watching today. I know you're going to love this salad, and when you do try it, please let me know what you thought. If you liked what you watched today, please subscribe to my channel. Also head over to my website, roadtolivingwhole.com. You can sign up for my free newsletter and get my book, Meal Planning Made Easy. You can also follow me on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.